can get this started, then we can keep piling stuff on here and it'll dry out, but it's getting it started that's the problem. We got a lot of dry grass here though, so that is definitely going to help. That grass goes up real fast. Wow, that's crazy how fast that goes up. Alright. Maybe it'll take off, but it probably won't. Once I get this going good enough, I'm gonna start grabbing stuff from over there, bringing it here and just shoving it on top, because it'll dry out and it'll just keep going. That might stay going. Maybe I'll go try to find some dry stuff over in those and put it on top or something. It'd help too if it was a little more dense here. It's kind of open to the air, but I got some dry stuff down in there, so maybe it'll work. I also just purchased this today. I've been wanting one of these for quite a while, and this whole area is just covered in sticks and things, so I figured it was about time to just get one. So, yep, I got that this morning, so let's see how that does. Should do pretty good, I guess, but who knows. It's 7 foot or 84 inches. Bound to start eventually. I mean, it is staying going from those dry logs on the bottom, but it just takes a little while to get it going hot enough to dry everything out. That's doing pretty good there. I poured some more oil on there, but it's crackling pretty good. It might actually start going. This is going good now, so I just need to keep piling more stuff on. So I'm gonna just get at it and just pull all these trees over here and just keep piling them on here. And then once I get all these trees cleared out, then I'm gonna scrape it with the rake and try to get it clear. I've been dragging it a little bit along here just to make it a little less bumpy, because there's a lot of bumps out here from digging up the trees and stump grinding and all that kind of stuff. So This stump here has a whole fence grown into it. That's why I cut off so high. So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna get this out of here because it goes all the way down to the ground too. So that's gonna be a tricky one. We might have to just wait for it to die off and then push it over. So I kind of want to try to get this fence out of here because it's just a tangled wire mess through here, and it's so impossible to clean it up because it's so entangled in all the trees and everything. But it's extremely annoying because everything I do over here, I tend to pull some of that stupid fence out of there. And all of these trees here are all dead, so I need to cut them all down, but it'd be a lot easier without this fence here. There is one living tree right here. I'm probably gonna leave that maybe. I don't really know. I don't really need all these trees here. There's a couple of walnuts over there I'm probably gonna leave, but most of these are all ash trees and they're all dead. got that big one down there. It's starting to open up a little bit here. I got one more log there I need to pick up. This tree might just be in the way, and it's really not in the best shape, so I might just cut it down, but I'd like to know what kind it is first, because it doesn't look like it's dying, so it might be worth saving. This whole cluster needs to pretty much, yeah, all of these trees pretty much need to come down, so I think I'll start on this next one here. But you can see this is what's happening to all of our ash trees. Bugs get underneath them. You can see they just eat away right underneath the bark, and then all the bark just peels right off. But surprisingly, the trees themselves are actually still really solid. So they're not actually, like, once the bark starts falling off, they're not rotten. So yeah, it's just kind of a bummer because all the trees are dying. Almost every tree you see around here is an ash tree, so they're basically just a weed. But anyway, let's get it cut down. I went to pick up my son from a birthday party, and I get back and it's all burnt up. All of these ash trees are all dead and just standing there, so the wood burns really fast, which is nice, but man, it's hard to believe that all the piles of wood are right here. But yeah, that's a good deal. Guess we'll just keep piling more on. There's a lot of heat there. That's gonna stay warm for days, so it's good. Creating kind of a mud hole right here because the pile was on top of here, so the ground didn't thaw out, and now since it's open to the air, it's thawing out and kind of making a muddy mess. I'm gonna just keep cutting, getting a nice pile of firewood here. So I think I am just gonna leave this one. I've kind of gotten everything cut down around it. I have one more on that one stump that I didn't take down yet. So I'm a little curious if I can just push this over with the tractor and see if it'll break off, because it's pretty dead. So I don't know, let's try it and see what happens. So one of the big problems with going through here especially is you'll just find a metal post laying here. This is what popped 2 of my tires before, just finding a steel post laying there. And then we got barbed wire fence through this tree right here that continues down there next to this chain link fence. So yeah, it's just, I have to be super careful not to catch this stuff because it's a nightmare. And yeah, I popped my 2 tires over there, just out in the middle. There was just a steel post laying there, and this one doesn't have it, but there's like usually like a metal piece on there to keep it from twisting in the ground, and it was pointing straight up, and I backed over it with 2 tires and popped them both. Luckily my rear one was patchable because it's a lot thicker. The front one was ruined, and that's when I got these other tires. Well, the fire's still going. I've been keep loading it up with stuff and it just keep burning away. So my other camera died on me, so this is pretty much all I got, which this camera is actually better. But yeah, I got a lot of these trees cleared. All of this firewood right here is all rotten, and bugs got into it, or termites or something got into it. So I just started picking it all up and throwing it on the fire because it's not any good. It got wet. It just, yeah, and it's like 5 years old. So we're just gonna throw it all, but we got this area cleaned up so nice. We got more to do, but it's looking so much better. And the field too is looking great, but we still have a lot more trees over there. I just noticed this as I was going inside after I got my video done, but look at that. Holy cow. I don't even know when that happened, but it ripped it off here and put a huge hole in it. But look at that. The grill back there is fine. So it did its job, but oh my goodness, I have no idea how in the world that broke through there. That's crazy. I can't believe that. But it did its job. I'm probably gonna need to fix that though, because I don't want that hole being there. But awesome, it worked. So I hope you enjoy this video. I'm really not sure what this is. I put this, so yesterday was Friday and then today is Saturday, and I'm gonna edit this video tonight and put it together, but I have no idea what footage I really got, because this is the first time this year that I've been trying to do the drone and the other camera and drive the tractor. It's a lot to do for one person. It'd be nice if I had somebody that could just do the cameras, but I don't. So hopefully it comes together and hopefully you enjoy. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.